What you're watching is just random footage, and the entire video is footage of me on stream the other day, so don't mind about it. As you may know, I'm not exactly what you can call a retro player, fightcade warrior, boomer FPC, but there are some games I can't believe got so low on popularity even on this community. You see, before we start the video, I'm going to ask you which 3 games, 3 lobbies you have opened most of the time on fightcade. Think about it. Now let's address the title of the video. I can't believe these games doesn't have a bit more popularity. I mean, I totally believe it. At least in some way. But I think this is some lack of information. Mostly due to play on Naomi, Atomy's Wave, etc. Dead or Alive 2. On fightcade, fun enough, are 2 versions. One is from Dreamcast, and the other is the Millennium from Naomi. Don't ask me why, but the classic one got 2 more characters and the customs unlock. So yeah, DOA 2 is already on fightcade. I started playing on DOA 6, and these are the only 2 versions I tried so far. But if you never ever try a 3D one, why don't take a moment for it? With the new release of Ninja Gaiden, maybe the promise of a DOA 7 isn't so far away. Okay, it's still really far away, but at least let's have some faith, just like we have now with Virtua Fighter. And as you may notice with this footage, the game is quite fast, smooth, and you can clean the stage use the body of your opponent. Now let's go into a more popular area.
This is Street Fighter 03.
Street Fighter 03 Upper. Yeah, you may be thinking, Street Fighter Alpha 3 is insane full of people all the time. What's the big deal here? Well, the actual version played on fightcade is Alpha 3. And this isn't Alpha 3, it's 03 Upper. Not Society. Asia, South America, and Oceania call this version 0, not Alpha. But what's with the Upper? Upper is almost the last version of Alpha 3. The latest one is called Max. But that one is jailed on PSP, and God Ingrid, if you don't currently hate her for that game, we won't talk about. But besides balance change, you may notice this game got more characters. 8 exactly. Some of them, like Shun and Shuri, are already characters in the original, but you have to do a special sequence to play as them. Well, here they are, and that's it. This game is going to be on the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. It's a good thing if you really want to try out the difference between the Oshi and this one. Which leads to a similar situation with Street Fighter 02 Alpha. I get it, the name is confusing, and besides some color changes, looks the same. So, what's the difference with your Oshi Alpha 2? You got the balance patch list? Actually, yes I do! Or at least it's what this post on Reddit with info told me, but I choose to believe. Alpha counters, or 0 counters, get it? Takes 1.5 of your meter instead of 1 and do less damage. Added moves to Dhalsim, Goi, Ryu, Sagat, Sakura, and Sodom. Custom combos changed to both heavy buttons. Sheesh. This is never going to continue, right guys? The entire custom combo, even the Alex Valley thing, is weakened. You can roll after being knocked down with motions plus punch, depending on punch. You can play a Super Street Fighter 2 version of the World Warriors, Heavy Ryu, Chun-Li Charge version, 6 more colors for Sakura, because why not? Dramatic Battle, Survival Mode, AC access to Shin Akuma if you want to do content, select winning pose, stage select, and the list keeps with things I'm too lazy to read right now. So go and play 02 Alpha, mate. And now for something completely different. Project Justice. Okay, at least it's from Capcom. Hey, that's Akira from Street Fighter 5. Okay, stop. The only issue I got to actually sell you Project Justice is I got a bit of FPS drop, but it's probably me who barely know how to config Naomi things. Project Justice, aka Rival Schools, is a 3v3 3D game from Capcom, and Erichar is a classic thing style from schools. Force people, bullies, teachers, etc. I barely know how to play this game. But if you want a reason to understand why everyone wants these games back, just like Darkstalkers, well, if you take them out to try out, you will learn the truth in just a glance. Oh yeah, and the team up supers are way too cool. King of Fighters 11. KF got a tradition if you ask me. One game sucks, one game rocks. Now, which one is KF 11? A cool one. KF is the last game on traditional 2D sprites on the KF franchise. I mean, outside the KF 12 and 13, we choose another sprite styles. In fact, if you want the best version possible, try it on PlayStation 2. This game got a lot of personality and is one of the most perfect things on the KF formula. Because even if they don't go with the traditional 3 characters, each one just having their specific round, this is more like a Marvel vs. Capcom series when everyone attacks when you want. Even to do amazing combo sequence. And it's the first time in the series when you can actually use a super, and after that, the leader super. The leader super is pretty much the level 2 version, but only one member is allowed to use it in your team, so you can make your true mate shine. I got a lot of love for this game. Heck, the first time I played offline was this game and I get 2nd place. The rumor says SNK lose the source code of the game, and that's why it isn't on Steam at this point with rollback, so hopefully that isn't true. As soon as we get this game available in a more standard way, because even the most purist KF players have respect for this one. Waku Waku 7. Probably everyone knows this one. This is from the same people who make Galaxy Fight. Yeah, that game with no corners at all. And why not try it since you're here? It follows a total shock idea with a simple gameplay. Anime overused trends from that era. So, if this was 2025, it's a lot of isekai, right? Every character got access to enhanced version of their special moves. 1 or 2 unique super special moves, and the almighty and most unpractical of them all, the Hara Hara move, which makes your screen look like a nuclear bomb is about to impact. Because you're going to do it, it's an unblockable move with a high damage. The worst part of this game is no doubt the fact that the character list is so short. Besides that, it's a lovely game with a simple idea well executed. So if you never tried it, why not now? Ring of Destruction. I think I'm talking for everyone who gets a wrestling game when I say I want something better. Not absolute e-sport fighting game material, or a full realistic one, just better. And I think this is a good example. Ring of Destruction Slam Masters 2 is made by Capcom. It's wrestling and is full of Hokuto looking characters. That means Fist of the North Star. Yeah, I'm terrible at this footage. And I find there's some TODs with literally every character. But hear me out, it's a cool looking wrestling game, we got Mike Hagar, and you can put your opponent with half stars on the ground. That's a big win for me. I may be sucky on this game, but you cannot tell me this isn't badass. Samurai Shodown 6. I'm pretty sure you know at this point I like to play Samurai Shodown. I mean, I was playing this literally before I restarted recording. You know, that fighting game with swords with barely any combo. But that one with 3D you see me do cool things at the start of the video is actually Samsho 7. And the one you can buy on online places is Samsho 5, or maybe the collection. So this is Samsho 6. And we got Iroha, and some US president, I guess. Samsho 6 is the combination of every Samsho before, in every meme. There's so many characters that didn't get me the time to show everyone a whole second on screen. And we got 6 spirit modes, each one based on the game plan of another version of Samsho. And all of them are valid. I can play as a little furball of chaos, Cham Cham, and I can play in any mode I want. If there's only one thing I can complain about this game so far, is the lack of blood. Unless you play the console version, I guess. And the most hilarious part is the main reason everyone got trouble finding this game is because you don't write Samurai Shodown 6. No, it's called Samurai Spirits Tenkaichi Kenkakuren. Yeah, can't blame them. But you know what? I'm not over with that. I'm going to learn this game at its core. So get ready, because you are witness right now of the next half decent guide. Thanks for watching and hasta luego.